And I will ask Ms. Charmaine, please, to answer it if possible. How the question is this, but I'll still rephrase it. So I'll read the actual question first. How badly has the pandemic affected the application process? Let's rephrase it and make it positive. What are the positive attributes that the pandemic has brought to the application process? Like, it has become electronic, it has become faster, and we just discussed a very nice point above ahead.
Yes, I have to agree with you, Rita. Let's look at the positives. We continue to receive applications, and that's a huge positive for us. Additionally, COVID has taught us that they can look at this thing. And so in addition to streamlining the process, we've become very flexible. Take, for instance, prior to the pandemic, we were requesting 2-year bank statements. We're now accepting 6-month bank statements because we know persons are not able to go in person to the bank for the bank to generate the 2 years banking activity. We have allowed them to use their online banking and submit the information to us. So what we've been doing is to find better ways to serve the clients through this program while still ensuring that we maintain the high standard of due diligence that we've always employed.
Thank you so much. Honorable Prime Minister, would you like to add something to it?
Well, again, the CI unit has done an excellent job. I made a point earlier that they never closed. The unit remained open during the period, and they accepted applications electronically. They were able to process them on a timely basis. So I think that during the period of COVID, we would have seen an increase, or let's say an improvement in the efficiency within the unit, which was quite surprising because in other countries, they had closed the units temporarily. So COVID in itself was a blessing in disguise in terms of the improvement to our program.
I would like to thank Ms. Charmaine for that. So to keeping the work active and people active and the application processing.
Thank you, no problem. We know how important this program is to our country, and so we wanted to ensure that we were still able to perform even as the country was on a lockdown.
Thank you so much. Mr. Farooq, isn't that an excellent news that they were still operational even despite the fact everything was closed around the world?
Yes, that's a great news. And more than that, I think it's very shocking for the entire industry that how people kept on applying during this worst financial crisis time and the pandemic time. So a lot of people lost money initially in the stock market and things like that. But we saw a steady volume, and it's across the board. So that's a great news that the CIU was open and people were very responsive to all the changes